Hi everyone. In this fast-paced corporate world, whatever job you are doing right now, be it executive, sales manager, team leaders, anything, I'm sure you face some challenges on meeting KPIs, meeting your job task, complete your job task, and lots of things. It is definitely a challenge day, especially that's why they have this Monday blue. So there's a problem right now. Then we try to seek for solutions. We try to look for, read books, attend trainings, and talk to people and do whatever you can to try to make the situation better. But eventually you still overwhelmed by these situations where there are just too many things around you that make you want to suffocate. Well, today I'm not here to tell you or give you solutions to solve all your problems once again. I just like to share my experience how we can manage our surrounding, our tasks, and help us to improve our productivity. And of course, by having improved our productivity is also improve our quality of work. First, control what you can't. So basically, it's just identify and take charge of what within your control. So you can draw a circle, a big circle, and then a slightly smaller circle, or either way you can draw a square box or a big square box and a small square box. Then you start to write down inside the small circle is the circle of control, and the outer circles is the circle of non-control. So you can start to identify things that you really can control in that small circle. So it can be time you wake up, time to go for exercise, time to plan your work, time to write down the proposal, time to eat, and time to sleep. And of course you can go one further, is like send out meeting minutes before the meetings, do meeting notes, do more initiative that you can control. Of course, by having said so, the one thing that will pop into your mind is that I don't have enough time. Well, that was the past. You can start by doing some changes by looking at this circle of control and circle of non-control. So once again, write down things that you really can control, not too much and not too little. And then after you complete it, then you move on to the outer circle and you start to write down things that you do not have much control about. For examples, the road accidents, traffic jams, how other people react on your proposal, how other people react on what you have said or presented, and finally, how others react on the task you completed. Maybe they will give you a score of A, B, or C, or maybe ask you to redo. So those are really out of your control, even though you did your best, right? But it's just out of control because there might be other factors influencing the result, okay? So it's quite clear. You can read more about circle of control and circle of non-control in other books. So let's move on to the second things that I do. How do I make sure I can focus on what I do? The second thing is very simple. Once you have identified the circle of control and non-control, here we're gonna talk a little bit about more emotion, more inner peace. So the second step is basically letting go what you can't control. So we have to really accept emotionally, physically, and spiritually that there are things that really out of our control. We just need to accept that. And we want to focus our attentions, our energy, our creativities on really things that we can control. So the inner circle looks small, but if you really focus all your energy into the inner circle, which is the things that you can control, eventually this really can influence many things outside of the circles. So that's what we meant by circles of control. And second step is to really understand and letting go things that you cannot control. That's it. Simple 2 things to do. And as an executive in the corporate world, especially when we are really kind of like team leaders, so one of the way we call it is called trust and delegations, because when you trust, when you delegate, it's kind of like you know that there are things that you can't really control, and therefore you really letting go that part, accept that part, and let other people focus on what they can control, and eventually everybody will be extremely sharp focused and doing the work effectively and with high quality. So that's it for today, and I look forward to see you soon.